and like go on to my premiere. Like it wasn't like a whole production where you got judged or rated or scored for how you looked.
Cameron Diaz is a former actress from the United States who's also worked as an artist, director, and model. She was born on August 30th, 1972. Throughout her acting career, she starred in a number of comedy films while also receiving praise for her work in dramatic movies. 4 Golden Globe Award nominations, 3 Screen Actors Guild Award nominations, and a New York Film Critics Award are among her achievements. She was rated the highest paid actress over the age of 40 in Hollywood in 2013. Diaz's films have grossed over $3 billion at the box office in the United States, with worldwide spreads exceeding $7 billion, making her the 5th highest-grossing U.S. domestic box office star. In films such as My Sister's Keeper, There's Something About Mary, and Vanilla Sky, she gained remarkable success. She's also been on Saturday Night Live, Top Gear, and was a celebrity guest on X Factor, among other shows. Diaz started her career in show business by modeling, and by the age of 16, she'd already worked for Calvin Klein and Levi's. The California beauty developed herself as one of Hollywood's A-listers thanks to her outstanding performances. Many popular publications have even called her the best-looking female celebrity.
That I want for them to have is like the experience of like feeling like it like hit their heart, that they can feel my love.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video.
Her full name is Cameron Michelle Diaz, but is also known as Cameron Diaz. She was born on August 30th, 1972 in California, making her 48 at the time of this production. She stands at 174 centimeters tall. Cameron Diaz has married singer Benji Madden, become a mom, and launched a clean wine company named Avaline in the last 6 years since her last on-screen appearance. Diaz also casually disclosed that she had withdrawn from acting around this period, a move that she told Gwyneth Paltrow this week left her at peace. During a Goop interview with Paltrow, Diaz said, "I got a peace in mind. It was because I was finally looking after myself." Diaz declared herself actually retired in a 2018 interview commemorating the 20th anniversary of The Sweetest Thing, one of the many famous comedies Diaz starred in during the 1990s and 2000s. She hadn't gone into depth about why she was quitting acting. "It's an odd thing to say," she told the interviewer. "I know a lot of people won't get it, but working at that stage, being so public and putting yourself out there is exhausting. When you're very visible as an actress and doing interviews and getting yourself out there, there's a lot of pressure flowing at you all the time. I'm open to certain energies and not to others, but I do pick up on the oppressive force of the focus on me. I came to a halt, took a hard look at my situation, and saw what I had become." Being a movie star, Diaz said, made her feel like a commodity of her own life. "It's a great reason why you're making a film." She said, "They own you. You spend 12 hours a day there. You have no time for anything else for months on end. I found I'd given up pieces of my life to all the other people, and they had taken it. I had to essentially take it back and accept responsibility for my own life. That is my responsibility. There were a lot of stuff I needed to work out, a lot of relationships I needed to fix, and a lot of relationships I needed to create that were already missing from my life." Diaz's love life is always in the headlines. In addition to her on-screen work, producer Carlos de la Torre and Diaz's 5-year friendship ended in 1995. Diaz dated Matt Dillon, her co-star in the film There's Something About Mary, for 2 years, before moving on to actor Jared Leto in 1999. Since their breakup in 2003, she dated briefly singer Justin Timberlake. Before calling it quits in 2007, Diaz and Timberlake dated for many years. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman for the New York Yankees, also dated her. Diaz started dating Benji Madden of Good Charlotte in May 2014, and the two became engaged in December of that year. On January 5, 2015, the couple married in a hasty ceremony at Diaz's Beverly Hills home. Her bridesmaids included Drew Barrymore and Nicole Richie, as well as her sister, Shemaine Kane, and advisor Jessie Lutz. Radix is the couple's daughter, who was born in 2019.
His friendship and all that.
I know exactly what she's doing. I can feel exactly where her little fingers are poking me. Very Gucci Westman makeup.
Cameron Diaz was born in San Diego, California on August 30th, 1972 to Billy Diaz, an import-export dealer, and Emilio Diaz, a foreman for Unocal, a California oil firm. Ximena Diaz is Diaz's older sibling. Diaz's father's family is Cuban, and her parents immigrated from Cuba to Spain. They then moved to Tampa, Florida, before eventually settling in California, where her father was born. Her mother's ancestors are both English and German. Diaz grew up in Long Beach, where she attended Los Cerritos Elementary School, then Long Beach Polytechnic High School, where she met Snoop Dogg. "I had amazing parents. They were frugal," she said of her childhood. She remembered a frugal childhood, saying, "My parents were fantastic. They were fantastic. We weren't fortunate in the least, quite the reverse. Since $20 meant a lot to us, my family would collect soda cans to trade in for extra cash. But we were overjoyed." She started modeling at the age of 16 and shortly after signed a deal with Elite Brand Management, working as a model for Calvin Klein and Levi's. She was on the front cover of the youth publication 17 in July 1990 when she was 17 years old. Diaz made her film debut in 1994 in the hit adventure comedy The Mask, starring Jim Carrey as a rubber-faced comedian. She had initially auditioned for a supporting role in the film despite having no prior acting experience. She was recruited to play mob mole Tina Carlisle, the female lead, after 12 callbacks. Diaz was heralded as the next big thing in Hollywood after the popularity of The Mask, and she was courted by a variety of influential filmmakers to star in their films. Diaz suffered a wrist injury while preparing for the live-action film adaptation of the iconic martial arts video game Mortal Kombat, forcing her to drop out of the project. In 1999, she appeared as the pet-obsessed wife of an impoverished puppeteer who, through a portal, finds himself in the head of actor John Malkovich in Spike Jonze's debut film, Becoming John Malkovich. The film earned critical praise and was a box office hit in the art house. In 1999, she starred in Oliver Stone's sports drama Any Given Sunday, in which she played a young head coach who has fallen out of favor with a veteran coach. Despite negative reviews, the film grossed over $100 million worldwide.
My makeup is your makeup. Everything I do to my makeup, I do copying you. You've been doing my makeup longer than anybody. Let's look at that. It looks like all that time and this is it.
Cameron earned $200 to $250 million in film earnings alone at the altitude of her career. She was one of the first female actors to earn over $20 million for a single film appearance. Her net worth is $140 million. $20.8 million Beverly Hills house in Los Angeles. Cameron Diaz likely owns the following cars: a Toyota Prius, a Mercedes S-Class, a BMW Z4, an Aston Martin DB9 Volante, a Porsche 911,